was my student. I think about him and I remember his smile, his laugh. I can hear his voice and can even remember the type and the faint smell of the cologne he wore. His name was Emilian Sanchez. He was 20 years old when he was killed in Iraq on January 21st, 2007. A tall, intelligent Native American man from Santa Ana Pueblo. What many Americans do not understand is that the first people to enlist in the armed services during war in the United States have been Native American men and women. They make up a large percentage of soldiers fighting in Iraq, and nearly 30 of our young men and women have not come home to New Mexico since the war has begun. I remember very well trying to convince Emilian to consider college, even the Peace Corps, but his dream was to be a Marine. You know, he was adamant about joining the Marine Corps, and as much as I worked to change his mind, this was his mission in life, not one for me to understand. Native people, men especially, have some sort of calling toward military service that many non-natives can understand. This was the big deal for him, and there's nothing to regret. His family, I know, is no doubt grieving and wishing he'd made a different choice, but at the same time I can imagine the pride that they must feel as well. I just can't explain it. It's a worldview that should not be intellectualized. I can tell you that he definitely had an impact on how I view my purpose in life. Even in our little conversations in my classroom, he had some very profound things to say. I wish I could have kept in contact with him, and I still wish I could have convinced him to make a different choice. But I know my life has been blessed by knowing Emilian Sanchez.